wall of coins. And man, not only is it the wall of coins, Mike, that deep discount, did you authorize that?
This I did.
Okay.
This one I did. I did authorize this one, okay? The wall of coins that we see right here. As you can see, this day only $899.95. We're going to go to this right now. Let's go ahead and do the 50 years of proofs. This, I have to be honest. So I've been doing this for a long time, right? A long time.
Yeah, well, this
might be my favorite set.
Oh, is it
of
really?
All the coins that I sell. Yeah, I think it might be.
Wow.
Because it has a little bit of everything.
Okay.
Okay, it has a little bit of everything. It has all the pennies, it has all the nickels, dimes, quarters, half dollars, dollars, has the state quarters, has the presidential dollars, has the Sacagawea golden dollars. It's got Franklin half dollars because we've got silver coins in it, right? We've got the last 5 silver coins ever made by the United States government. We got the special mint sets made by the United States government that are up there at the top. We've got value at an unprecedented level. And that's why I want to, so I'm going to kind of, let me explain what a proof set is. Let's just start at the very basics. Almost every year, since 1936, the United States government makes a set of presentation coins designed wholly and exclusively for collectors. And it's called the proof set. Remember, proof is not a condition but a method of manufacturing. Okay, they're made differently. Okay, they're struck multiple times at higher pressures to give them that mirror-like finish. And then they're put into a set. Well, what I have here is 50 years, from 1960 to 2009, 50 years of the United States government issued proof sets. Look at this.
Unbelievable. Hey, Mike, I'm just going to...
I'm $400 off.
$400 off.
A car. Not a good car, but you can buy a car. I'm sure you can buy a car for $400. So you can save a car.
You could indeed. And Mike, you are one of the few men in my life that I actually listen to. So so I just want to be clear. Do we want to talk about this now? And well, actually, it might not be a bad idea because, first of all, the price is only good today. That's number one. You save the price of a car. It's $400 off.
I didn't realize it was when I said let's do the proof coin. I didn't realize this was a this day only.
Oh, you,
obviously
didn't.
If we're started, let's go ahead and finish.
Well, giddy up.
I didn't realize the big discount.
Well, yeah, and you know the other thing, Rick, can I? How many of these do we? How many of these do we have? Okay, we have 184 of them. It is also, boy, I'll tell you, talk about gilding the lily. It's $400 off. It's a this day only, which obviously, whether you're discovering HSN or not, you can probably guess that means that price is only, that $400 price reduction is for today and today only. It is on 12-month VIP financing, in which case you're looking at $74 and change. That's if you have an HSN card. And actually, we were going to end the hour with this, but just based on a couple of different things, most notably all the expiring stories, the one-of-a-kind pricing, the big reduction, the very limited quantities. Mike, it's interesting because we've actually allocated a few minutes to this. I really do not believe that it will make the entire time that we've allocated to it. So let's back up again. You were talking about proof. Again, that is a very specific method of manufacturing. You also mentioned that it's your favorite set, which after over 4 decades of presenting coins, those are some pretty big shoes to fill. So Mike, based on the popularity and the excitement from you and from our team and people who are already responding to this, let's do a presentation and let's sell it out, my friend.
Let's get it done. How about we do that?
Let's get her done.
Let's just do it right now. And here's what it comes down to. I get one of the reasons I get excited. First of all, I like proof coins because you have to understand, not a single solitary one. So look at that entire wall, 300 and I think it's 335 coins, something like that, over 300 coins. Not a single solitary one of those coins was ever made, intended, or released into circulation. They are only available in those, in those sets. And starting in 1968, it's basically the only way to get a San Francisco minted coin. That's when they started making proof sets at San Francisco. Okay? The only way to get a San Francisco minted coin starting in 1968 is out of one of these sets. So for those of the people that collect pennies or nickels or dimes or quarters or half dollars or whatever it is, and there's thousands and thousands and thousands of them, if you want an S-Mint 1995 Kennedy half dollar, you have to take one of these sets, smash it open with a hammer, and get that coin out of it. So what I'm telling you, why this is also one of my favorite sets, is this is the opportunity for many of our collectors to buy like a coin dealer. And people always think, what do you mean by that? I said, because you're buying them in the bulk, in the original sets, at less than $20 a piece. At less than if you buy a 2021 United States government issued proof set with shipping and handling that's going to be released in about 3 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks, it's $40. Has 7 coins in it, smallest proof set in 25 years. It's going to be $40. You get 50 sold out limited edition vintage sets for less than half that price. And here's the other part that I want. So it includes all of these coins, because we're going all the way back to 1960. So let's start there in 1960, all the way at the top. These are proof coins, all the way top left, those little vanilla envelopes. And if you look at those, you have to understand, so the Kennedy half dollar, they started making that in 1964. So 60, 61, 62, 63 are Franklin half dollars. They are proof Franklin half dollars. Now, there's 331 coins in this deal. Less than $3 a coin, like $2.75 a coin for these. So I just want to give you real quick. So look at those five half dollars there, because those are silver. Those Franklin half dollars started in 1960 on a per coin basis, $63.75, $74.50, $59.75, $59.75, and the Kennedy, $59.75, nationally advertised catalog. Just those 5 half dollars, over $300. We're $900 for the whole deal, just the first 5 half dollars. Okay, just the first 5 half dollars. If you look at the quarters, because those first 5 quarters, those are all silver too. $37.50, $36.95, $36.95, $36.95, $31.75. How about that? So just the half dollar and the quarters, basically $100 a set, $500. And then if you look at the dimes, well, the dimes also happen to be, okay, $6.95 because they're silver, $6.95, $6.95, $6.95, $6.95. It's crazy. So when you look at the first 5 years, those first 5 manila envelopes, you're almost $600. You're almost $600 in the first 5 years. You're paying $899.95. So for $299, I insist you take the other 45 years.
Hey, Mike, I'm just going to interject here real quickly, and I apologize. So a couple of things are happening. Whether you're new to HSN or not, this day only, you can probably guess that $400 price reduction is good now. That's number one. If you have an HSN card, you could do 12 interest-free payments, basically, lack of a better term, 12 flex pays. That makes it $74.99. Now, I believe on the apply and buy, you have to choose whether or not you want the 12-month or the $40 off, I believe. But the thing is, with the quantity left, remember that does not take into consideration, is it one of those deals, you break it, you buy it?
Yeah, if you open up any of these, you got to keep the coins, because that's what people do. They bust them up and sell the coins individually. Well, and I'll let the cat out of the bag. I did that. I went to a nationally advertised catalog. People say, well, who buys the coins individually? I said, most of the coins are sold individually, not in sets. And here's the reason why. We're $899.95. If I go coin by coin by coin by coin, it is well in excess of $3,000. It is well in excess of $3,000. You're like 80% off the coin by coin price. And you get them in the original government packaging, which is usually extra. So as I said, the first 5 years, those silver sets, people are going, well, those are the first 5 years. Of course, they're $600. Shannon, if you don't mind, go to the last sets.
Okay.
All the way down on the bottom.
Okay.
Bottom right, the last sets all the way down on the bottom, the 2008 and the 2009. And what those are the largest sets, proof sets, ever made by the United States government. Those are the largest proof sets ever made by the United States government. So what I want to do is I want to talk about those in terms of value. For instance, if you look at the 2009, it happens to be the 100th anniversary of the Lincoln cent. And so those 4 special Lincoln cents only come in that set. They're done in the original copper. Those are $13.50 a piece. That little lens right there that you see with the little flag in it, $52. You go to the lens right next to that. And, you have the presidential dollars. You have the Kennedy half dollar. I'll let the cat out of the bag again. Coin by coin, the 2009 set is $160.74 if purchased individually. The 2008 set, the set before that, because it's the rarest of the national park or of the state quarters, how about $239.55? So basically, $400 for the last 2 sets. Excuse me. So at the end of the day, it's pretty simple. It's pretty simple. All right, at $8.99. The first 5 sets and the last 2 sets, those 7 sets, coin by coin, $1,000.
Wow.
I insist you take the other 43 sets. I insist you take the other 43 sets. And keep in mind what's in those sets. Go to the ones with the red backgrounds. Starting in 1973, you know what's in there? How about all of the Eisenhower silver dollars made by the United States government? How about all the Eisenhower silver dollars made by the United States government in proof condition? 73, 74. And then there was not a 1975 because they made it a bicentennial. There's 2 different bicentennials. Okay? 75, 76, type 1, type 2 bicentennials. So you're going to have the bicentennial dollars in that. And then you have 77 and 78. I mean, those bicentennial dollars, they're about average $27 a piece. Remember, you pay $3 a coin. You pay $3 a coin. Now, here's what the problem is. You see, we have 12 dozen. I have exactly 12 dozen left. We started with almost 200, not quite. Because there's a lot of stuff here. I go through a lot of things. I have to explain why this set coin by coin is, way over $3,000. Everybody sits back and waits. I know it's a lot of information. I know it's really, really, really important. But understand what happens is in the last 4 or 5 or 6 minutes of this presentation, I know when you see that clock, the phones absolutely, positively explode. Particularly, and I knew I had authorized a discount to a little bit, but I didn't realize we were doing $8.99. I'm trying to go back in my memory bank, and it's not quite as good as it once was, but I'm almost certain, and I've been selling this particular set for well over a decade. I'm pretty sure it's the lowest price I've ever sold this for.
Oh, it has
to be. At $899.95. I can't imagine selling it for less. We're less than $20 a set.
Okay.
I mean, we're less than 20. You get 50 sets.
Unbelievable.
You get 50 sets for $899.95. That's like $18 a piece. I mean, you have to understand the 2009 8765. They cost from the mint double that. I mean, it's less than the mint price on almost all of these. And there's that clock I warned you about. There's that clock I warned you about. Okay, do not wait. Do not hesitate. So you get all of the Eisenhower dollars. Well, how about you want all the Susan B. Anthony dollars in proof? They're there as well. Okay, starting in, as you can see right there, 79, 80, and 81. They're all going to be in there. How about the Sacagawea golden dollar? You interested in Sacagawea golden dollars? Oh, I am. And those Sacagawea golden dollars, coin by coin by coin. How about, what are we looking at here? $10, $14, $20. They average $15 a coin for the Sacagawea golden dollars. How about the presidential dollars? You're going to get 12 presidential golden dollars. They average about $8 a piece. All right? The Kennedy, and here's the deal. So I put it all together. The Kennedy half dollars alone, over $1,000. So if you're a Kennedy half dollar collector, Okay? Let's say you're a Kennedy half-dollar collector, and you want the San Francisco minted Kennedy half-dollars, which start in 1968. So at the end of the day, you want the first 42 years of the Kennedy half-dollar in San Francisco. You know what you have to do? You have to either break these sets open yourself, or you have to find somebody who's willing to do it. Or you have to find somebody who is willing to do it. Well, you don't have to worry about that. I am selling you on a coin-by-coin basis all of the sets, all of the coins, for less than what a nationally advertised catalog sells you just the Kennedy half-dollars out of these sets. And by the way, then you add the Franklin half-dollars in that, that's another $200. So the half-dollars are like $1,300. The quarters are $800. You have a complete set of proof state quarters in there. The quarters are $800. The dollar coins are $450. I mean, the pennies are $400. Coin by coin by coin by coin. Please understand what your opportunity is. I can rarely bring these to the table because here's the other thing. So think about what I've been saying. And I know we might have to give you an extra minute or two here as these are just flying out. We may sell, I think we're likely to sell all 180 pieces. So think what I've been saying. So if you're collecting Kennedy half-dollars and you want to collect the S-Mint Kennedy half-dollars, you have to break open these sets. So how do you think these sets survive? How do you think these sets survive? Well, the answer to that is they really don't. Literally, these sets are broken open every single solitary day. They literally get rarer every single solitary day. In my business, okay, we have a team that is quite literally dedicated to do one thing. Smash these sets open so that we can sell S-minted pennies. We can sell S-minted Kennedy half-dollars. We can fill those things. When the state quarters were out there, the proof state quarters, the only way to get them is in these sets. I sold thousands, tens of thousands of sets of just the state quarters in red oak presentation box for $449.95. For $400, and the only way to get them is these. They literally get rarer every single solitary day. There is absolutely, positively no doubt about it.
Hey,
and that's what you need to do. I think we're going to try to count these down. We start with 185 sets. Isn't that what you said?
I
185
did.
sets.
Mike,
I think we're probably absolutely inundated in the phone room as we have six dozen of these sets left at the special this day only pricing.
Okay, I apologize, Mike. I have to interject and this is not to panic anybody, but unless you are choosing to make your buying decision now, you will not get this. We will let you know when it's completely gone, but there are a couple of things. Because listen, I listen to Mike just like you listen to Mike. So it's not just the fact that the quarters pay for the purchase. It's not just the fact that the Kennedys pay for the purchase. It's not just the fact Eisenhower's pay for the purchase. We say you're buying coins like a coin collector. We're not kidding. But then before I flummox the entire thing, the packaging has to survive. Now listen, I'm not made out of paper, but I'm not holding up as well as the packaging in this
Look
set.
at that blue package right there. Shannon,
Right.
if you want to grab that top left blue package.
Okay, this one?
That's cardboard.
Yeah.
That's the exterior package.
Yep.
That's from 1968.
Yeah.
Okay, you have to understand, part of what happens with this is, in the ones we break open, we buy 10,000 sets. We buy 15,000 sets. 60% of them are not usable in this configuration because, the coins are tarnished, okay? There's problems with the coins. The pennies are tarnished. The cases are cracked. The boxes on them are just, are worn out. So we have to individually hand select every single solitary one of these sets.
We
have
do.
to individually hand select every single solitary one of these sets. And by the time we do this, that's why